Morning, guys. It's been a while since I did one of these little videos from the Caribbean, and really lovely to be here. My little house right in the background, Taquito's Bar, where I'll be playing live music later. But yeah, some great things going on. Also, a lot of crazy things going on worldwide. First and foremost, give thanks for this day and blessings to each and every one out there, in the big, big world and the universe. So, yeah, enjoying life more than ever before. I liberated myself from material things, and the great saying, less is more, has never been more apparent. I have less now than I've ever had in my whole life, but I feel so rich because I have so much more, and life has to offer. Liberating yourself from Western culture, lost. I left Western culture because you couldn't teach me anything more. And if you're living in the West still, and many friends I have still are, you'll know, and you realize yourself that it's lost its way. Control, all he wants to do is control you. So with demonstrations worldwide happening, cost of living, everything like this, I'm living on a very, very meager kind of money at the moment. I never had enough money to retire, and you don't need much to get by. I'm using my kind of head there, trying a few different things. Obviously, I live in this little beach hut for free because I brought a set of tools with me, and I made a little agreement to repurpose it and restore it. So by the time I leave in a couple of months' time, they can rent it out again. So, you know, it's just one of those things, little ways to get by. But obviously, don't lose yourself in the sea of confusion. Some great information out there at the moment that can really help everyone on the journey. And also, there's a lot of misinformation out there, all there set to confuse you, set to put one person against another. And you have to stay strong, Find this humble life, what I'm promoting, is a journey of self-discovery. It's to find out who you really are, who I am. And I've never been more in tune with who I really am. And my purpose from the inner God within me tells me all I've got to do is try and be happy. Really, truly, just try and be happy in your day to day. Live a life with gratitude, humility, show kindness, have a nature of giving, and you really don't want for much more. So don't think with your mind, think with your heart. Follow your instincts. So now I really live an intuitive life. So now I've stripped everything away. My senses are heightened. My intuition is heightened. My instincts is what I live off every day. And your heart will always tell you what the right decision need is. When you strip everything away, those distractions, the televisions, the videos, the nonsense. So it's not straightforward. Everyone is in a position to try and make this move and live this life. But for those, but at the same time, there's a lot of people on this journey now, respectively, everywhere I've been so far, in Colombia and Panama, and there's people traveling with young families, and they're deciding to make a better life for themselves and without fear that they're, uprooting their whole family in search of something better because they know inherently there's something better. A lot of people from America here, the land of confusion, some really nice people, but obviously like the UK, America has seriously lost its way, along with Europe. And then you've got things like the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab trying to dictate and reign communism. Not particularly, well, the initial kind of rudiments of communism. So, but trying to implement that kind of lifestyle where it's one world, one order. There's a lot of things, a lot of change about to come. Universal basic income will be a thing. The COVID-19 was all there by design. The plans implemented back in the UK where they told people to stay away, stay at home, but we'll pay you 80% of your wages, was all by design. So, that is now soon to be shown again. As long as you listen, not listen, but as long as you take orders from them, they're going to be happy to pay you that income of a couple of grand, possibly a month, for free. You don't have to work, but you stay at home. But then obviously they control you, moving to electric cars, everything kind of digital. If they don't want you to watch something, they can stop it. The 15-minute cities are about to come. It's all by design. And the lockdown was just a test run for everyone worldwide to show how easy it was to implement this, how easy it was for people to follow along like guinea pigs, and guinea pigs on a mass scale worldwide in a trial. And they thought, yeah, we can do this. So for some people, they'll be happy to just go along with that. It depends what you want in your own personal life. See, I value freedom above everything else. And so a world of being controlled by the masses, by the minority over the masses, is not what I want for me personally. As I'm saying, less is more for me. So, you keep your 2 grand and give it to someone else. If they want that life within a life where, you'll be told what to do, but you'll feel like you're living your own life, but there will be that control where you can only go away when they say, you can only travel so far when they say. The world will become a much smaller place, and they'll give you a sense and an illusion that you're still living your life, but they will be in control. So a lot of different things I'm touching on today, and a lot of things that have come to, been made aware of so far on this journey when you strip things back. And as I say, there is some great information out there, but you got to read between the lines, because for every good bit of information there's a distraction there, and someone is waiting to try and take a grip on you. One of the greatest things, and one of the best things I've learned so far, and to try and let go of, is ego. So if you can let go of ego and not let that rise up in your life, then you start to really function from your heart. And remember, if function from your heart, you inherently know when something is right and something is good. And that's not your mind telling you that, it's your heart telling you that. So, for the people I know, the people I love, everywhere worldwide, I'm wishing you greetings on this beautiful sunny day in Panama, sitting in the Caribbean. These bars will be open soon. This beautiful clear Caribbean is just on my doorstep. I live on a little beach just above my head in the background, behind those palm trees. Feel very blessed and very thankful. And so from me today, with shining light on different kind of bits of topics. I know there's people struggling elsewhere worldwide, but stay strong, follow your heart, and you will have to try and leave possibly the West to try and live the life you wish to live, because Western culture is there to try and control your every move. And there's no one here trying to control my every move, I feel more free than I've ever felt in my whole life. So, freedom, one life we have, humble life.